leaking glowworm boiler. My name's Alan Hart, and in today's video, this video has been sent in from Elliot from E-Fry Gas Services, and it's a follow-up video to a glowworm boiler that's leaking. And we did a video, or Elliot did a video a few days ago, and he showed us with an analyzer, we're checking and testing a boiler, and you could see that it had some, it failed, and you could add some readings on the analyzer. Also, you could see that it was leaking as well. So Elliot's done a follow-up video for us to show us why it was leaking. What I'm going to do, in this video, I'm going to show you the first part. So some of you will have seen this first bit before, and then I'm going to add the rest of it on, and then hopefully it'll make more sense me doing it that way. Please remember, if you're going to work on a boiler, if you're going to test the boiler, you must be gas safe registered, or you must be competent to do so. We do have specialist testing equipment, and that equipment, we have to have it calibrated every 12 months. So you must be gas safe registered if you're going to work on a gas boiler. And without further ado, let's go and have a look at this glowworm boiler. This video is for gas safe registered and trainee gas engineers under supervision. Please comply with the current regulations at the time.
Okay, so got called to a friend that just bought the property, had a look, and signs that the G10 has leaked, but it's had a new G10 seal. There's the burn mark, new hoses, new condense collector, so I've got the phone in, up here. But what I did notice is some damp just back there. I'll try and zoom in. You can't really see the damp there, but there is damp running down that brown line going down the back. And also, if you have a look at the top, you can see just there, look, water vapour, or leaking product of combustion. There's water vapour there, it's hard to see on the camera, but it would appear the condense collector has not been fitted quite correctly or sealed correctly, because that brown line there is a water line. So condensate leaking from the boiler, and another one there, look, brown line just in there. So keep your eyes open. Just because things have been changed, doesn't mean only. Oh, there you go. You can see how damp that looks like. It's soaking wet. That's the boiler in management mode. It's soaking wet there. Keep your eyes open, guys. There's my readings. Gaining, flashing around up in that top corner where we showed you there was loads of damp. I'll get the torch in. There, look. You can see it with the rust patches, it looks a bit shiny. That's water vapour, product combustion leaking. And I'm getting some good readings. It picks up, it depends on where I move it in the jet, but it is there. So it's going to be time for this one to be taken all out. Make sure the back of the actual boiler case is not rusted through, because sometimes when the condense collectors go, bit quieter, when the condense collectors go on these, you can end up finding that obviously the back case is rusted, as you can see, different marks of rust, but you can find they actually rust through completely. Obviously they've rusted through. You can probably speak to Glowworm, or whoever the manufacturer is of a particular boiler, if they work on a condense collector type unit, and get a whole new boiler case. But I mean, I doubt you'd get one. It'd be a boiler write-off really. But yeah, so I'm just going to come back this week, take the main heat exchanger out, check out the condense collector. I'll end up replacing it in a new seal, new G10, put it all back, service it, and hopefully it's all good. Flue's nice and wonky on this one as well. Don't know if you can see that in this light, but yeah, a little bit rough ski, but the joys. And for the age of this boiler, just so you know, so it's had a G10 seal done at some point. There we go. And around about year 2000, so it's 21 years old nearly. Wow, according to that serial number. Or no, sorry, 0503. Oh, okay, maybe 2003-ish, maybe. But yeah, there we go. So there we have it. You can see I've been scratching it to see how weak or strong the metal is. Now I know that group service, if it's gone and there's any rust, they write it off because they can't guarantee how long this rust is going to last for. So I'm going to give it a bloody good clean up and see if it's beyond what I would classify as safe to leave. Each to their own. Every engineer, you're the engineer on site. You make your own classifications. You can always speak to the boiler manufacturer and see what their opinion is. Don't take my word for it. I am not a trainer. I am not a gas safety inspector. But I'm going to take everything out, have a look at this rust, just try and get them on for Christmas, really. If I can, and if I can't, if I find the rust is too, it's done some actual damage rather than just surface stuff, then it will be a write-off. And so you know what they look like, because lots of people have seen what they do, but if I can pick this up without throwing it everywhere, there we go. So there's the condense collector in that way, and the heat exchanger sits on the front of it, and that's normally, funny enough, the shape that they go, a seagull, drawing a seagull. That's how they crack, and then they leak all the product's combustion, because all the product's combustion come through the main heat exchanger, through here, up the flue way, along, up and out of the flue, up there. That's the route they take. So premix in here, central burner, 360-degree burn, come out the arse end there, which then goes in to here, goes up the flue way, up there, and the condensed water comes down this tube, down a black tube there, into the condense trap and out, and the fumes continue up inside, along, out of there, out through the flue, and that's the route they take. But these are definitely a common occurrence, a bit like the ideal sumps. Yeah, every boiler's got its weak point. Anyone who says it hasn't is a liar. Doesn't matter what boiler it is. So yeah, just be aware. And if people have said they've had the sump done, check. This is my quick way of checking as well. Check inside. You see here in the flow and return connectors, they came with rubber washers originally. I doubt that people are going to order the rubber washers when you can put a 3/4 inch fibre in there, but that'll always give you a heads up. If they say the condense collector has been changed. But that's what to look out for, guys. So most of the boilers back together. I've got to put a new vertical flue adapter and flue. But my point is today, you find all these things, if you are going in to do a breakdown or just a service, because this originally was just a service, I came in just to do a quick service and make sure it's okay. Although it had been serviced in August, end of August, we found the paperwork for. Just to double check it for these friends who've just bought the house. But the point is, you're the last guy on site, so do the extra little checks. Now, certain things got nothing to do with you. For instance, let's say all the flue and everything was okay, but you see water like that up on here, you see all the felt soaking wet, you have a look and you see the guy who fitted it has cut the batten out to fit the flue because he couldn't be bothered to move the boiler to the left or chuck a couple of elbows, and he's put a couple of, he's not even screwed them down, look, just rested 2 battens there, not even screwed them down. So you're gonna find bad workmanship out there. You're not gonna find it all just everything in the set out in the bays when you're learning, guys and girls. But you're the last guy on site, so it's got nothing to do with you, the fact that they've done that with the lead slate and the battens and cut them out. But just note it down, let the customers know, let them know verbally, and just put a little note on the gas form saying, look, we've noticed water coming in, la la la, this, that and the other. It just gives you some protection, them going, oh, it was fine before you arrived, and since you've come, the dog's pregnant, and the cat died, and the car won't start. It happens. You were always the last guy on site, they will always blame you. Little things, I've just switched out the automatic air vent because it was knackered. I haven't got a top for it, but if you didn't find a top on it, just say, no top on the top of the AAV. Signs of furring up on the hot outlet within the boiler. Anything you see that you think, do you know what, I don't want that coming back and bite me in the bum, just yeah, let the customers know. anything at all, because it will come back, it will bite you in the bum. And if it's something expensive, it's going to cost you an absolute flipping fortune to put right. So just keep your eyes out, guys.
Thank you very much again for that, Elliot. Really appreciate these videos that you're sending in. If anybody else has any videos, then again, I'll have my WhatsApp details below, and be great if you could send some videos in. If you can, send them in landscape if possible. Also pictures as well. If you've got any pictures, again, if you can send any of them in, that'd be good as well. These videos are designed to just give you an idea of faults, etc. on gas boilers. Please always refer to the installation instructions, the manufacturer's instructions, also your gas books, and also speak with Gas Safe. These videos, or this video, or any of my videos, they're just to give you an idea. They're not to tell you that this is exact fact or that's exact fact. Always check for yourself and make sure that you are complying with any regulation at the time. Obviously things change as well, so we may say something in a video with the best intention to try and help you as much as we can, but something might change. So as I say, look at these videos as a little bit of a guidance, and then refer to the always refer to installation instructions anyway, regardless. But Gas Safe, as I say, manufacturer instructions, your gas books, etc. Yeah. If you've got any questions, please ask them in the comments below, and I'll try and answer them best I can. Maybe Elliot could answer some as well. Thanks for watching.